Hey, what's up guys, it's Unleash here today, and we are back with another video on Sonic Frontiers. And in today's video, we have some more news about the DLC for Sonic Frontiers and also the success of the game right now. So, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's take a look at the news at hand. Onto Twitter, we Sonic Rush. So we have a tweet from Sonic and all characters. Sonic Frontiers is being incredibly consistent. It became the 16th best-selling game of 2022 USA. In just 2 months it had. And now it closes the first quarter of 2023 on the same line. Not a record breaker, but a great result for the series. So right here we have a sales chart, and yeah, I think it's from the 1st of January this year to the 1st of April, I believe, though it's kind of hard to tell because obviously American dating, but yeah. We can see on the 16th place right there, Sonic Frontiers by Sega, and last month it was 15th. Frontiers still hanging in there even after last year, which is actually pretty impressive. I mean, if you see what it's up against right now, it's currently alongside Elden Ring, The Last of Us Part 1, God of War Ragnarok, Mario Kart 8, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Minecraft, Forspoken, Monster Hunter Rise. So yeah, just a lot of mix of new and even old games, which is actually pretty good for the series. I said this last year, but the thing that Sonic games always seem to have issue with is selling over a long period of time, especially the 3D games, but thankfully Frontiers seems to be doing very well in that category because it's selling even over a couple months later from its release, which is pretty good. I think stuff like the DLC is definitely helping with this, which is very good because yeah, that's really what you want for a free DLC. Get more sales for the game, makes sense. So yeah, hopefully this can keep up. Don't know how long for, but maybe for a long time. That'd be very nice. I mean, we still got the update 2 and 3 to go out for the DLC, so yeah, hopefully they can keep this up, man. It's looking good, man. It's looking good. Carrying on the topic of sales for Sonic Frontiers, here we have the official number right here from Sonic Stadium. Sonic Frontiers has officially sold 3.2 million as of the end of March. This news comes via Sega Fiscal Year 2023 financial report, which outlines Sega's total financial performance over the last year, what they expect for this fiscal year. So yeah, we see right here, Sonic Frontiers, IP growth through hits for movies and animations, collaborations and etc. Expand sales opportunities by global simultaneous launch, multi-platform support. Worldwide unit sales, over 3.2 million units as of the end of March 2023. So yep, Sonic Frontiers has finally overtaken 3 million units, which is yeah, I guess that's good. I mean, not much else to say on that. I mean, we've already said like a million times in the previous videos that yeah, it's one of the best selling Sonic games of all time in terms of 3D category, and yeah, so it just keeps going up, I suppose. Yeah, not much else to say, but I guess. Right, anyways, last bit of sales talk here. Sonic sold a total of 8.1 million unit sales this fiscal year 2023, Sega's parent company reports. Propelled by Sonic Frontiers, over 3.2 million units sold. Sonic Origins Plus, new Sonic movie miniseries, projected to strengthen brand awareness next fiscal year. Right, so here we have the fiscal year 2023 for Sega Sammy, and yeah, this year 8.15 million, and then compared to last year it was 5.8, so yeah. Frontiers definitely helped that quite a lot, because yeah, 3.2 million is yeah, that's definitely contributing to that, as you can clearly see right there. And I'm guessing that Sonic Movie 2 and then Origins obviously help a lot with that, and then I'm just actually surprised that there's actually 5.8 million in fiscal year 2022. What even released in like 2021 or whatever? What was it, like Colors Ultimate? And that's really it. I mean, I know we got the Sonic movie the previous year, but did it really strengthen the brand that much in terms of sales? I mean, I guess it must have done. But yeah, as a whole, the Sonic series is doing pretty well right now. Can't complain, really. I mean, the movie's doing good, the games are doing good, surprisingly, especially in the 3D category, they're doing good. Wow, that is very surprising still, but yeah. Overall, not too shabby. Right then, time to move on to Kishimoto's Twitter account, because as we know, yeah, he is back and replying. So yeah, here we have right here from Lego Banjo 7, Moru Kishimoto. Will Ian Flynn be involved in a new story in Sonic Frontier Update 3? And is the new story your own idea, decided after the game, or something that was included in the original release? Then Gotimoto replies with, of course, Ian Flynn will write it. Although Sonic Frontier has a huge amount of settings, there are many episodes that could not be told. Now that we've decided which episode to go with, I'm sure we'll be able to meet everyone's expectations. Now this is interesting for 2 reasons now. Obviously reason 1, yeah, Ian Flynn's going to come back for the DLC. I mean, this isn't the most shocking thing. I mean, he worked on the original game, so coming back for the DLC, I mean, not the biggest surprise in the world, but yeah, so nice that it's coming back at least. But then the second interesting thing here is that Kishimoto says right here, episodes. Now this could just be a translation error, but does that mean we'll have something similar to, say, Sonic 06 or something, where each character has their own like episode or something like that? I don't know. I mean, that'll be interesting, I suppose. Because Kishimoto said in the past that they want to bring playable characters back to the next game, obviously, so maybe this could be a test for that, to actually try out multiple playable stories again, just like Adventure, Adventure 2, Heroes, or 6 and all that, so maybe that's what he's trying to get at right here, not too sure. But either way, this does confirm that we're going to get some sort of new story in the update 3. Now, whether it takes place during the story of Sonic Frontiers or after it, or even rewrites the story of Sonic Frontiers, for example, it's hard to tell. Because if it takes place during Sonic Frontiers, then maybe we could get some sort of insight as to how Tails, Amy, and Knuckles coped in cyberspace, because I don't know if you all remember, but there was one side mission with Tails on Chaos Island where he mentioned some sort of clone of himself in cyberspace where it's kind of like a negative version of himself, saying that he's not good enough and that he's a burden and stuff like that. So maybe we could see something into that, because I think that could be quite interesting. But then at the same time, if they do that, then what does that mean? They have to be playable in cyberspace? And if that's the case, then yeah, we all know how that's going to go down, right? Yeah, bring back some Sonic Adventure 1 or 6 level design and then chuck that into Green Hill and Chemical Plant again. We all love to see that, don't we? But then if they do something where, I don't know, they write some more story that takes place after the game, they could go and see what Tails, Knuckles, and Amy do when they go to split off and do their own adventure. Because if they do that, they could actually add some original stuff to the game. And yeah, originality is always nice, because in terms of cyberspace, Frontiers was definitely lacking in there. But I don't know, maybe they want to save that for the sequel, possibly, because, I mean, yeah, that is kind of like a nice little, I don't know, like a setting for the Frontiers 2. Having other characters going off on their own adventure, then maybe coming back all together, having learned some new lessons or something like that, and then taking on like a new enemy. I don't know, I think that would be pretty cool. Could make for some interesting character development for all 3 characters, honestly. Maybe Tails also learns to be even more independent than... Well, he was already independent in Frontiers, Forces or stuff like that, so yeah. Maybe Tails becomes independent again, Knuckles learns something, I don't know. Then Amy does her own thing and makes new friends or something, I don't know. Maybe we see Sticks and Cream, I don't know. But then obviously the third option is obviously rewriting, most likely, the ending of Sonic Frontiers. Basically, everything after beating the 6th tower in Ria Island, in my opinion. Because honestly, after Sonic got corrupted, that's when the story in the entire game just kind of fell apart a bit. Because, I mean, the gameplay was fun, but in terms of story, yeah, that's where things start to crumble a bit. I mean, Tails, Amy, and Knuckles using the power of teamwork to save Sonic from cyber corruption. I thought that was so stupid. Like, what was the point of Sonic going corrupted? Just gonna fix it like that? Like, that was just ridiculous. And then obviously the ending of the game with the disappointing final bosses, those were both disappointing. And then the fact that Sonic just doesn't even acknowledge that Sage literally just died for him. That was very weird. So yeah, rewriting a bit of the game could be pretty interesting, honestly. Fix a lot of things that were kind of lackluster in the original game. Like, maybe we see Tails, Amy, and Knuckles go to, I don't know, Uranus Island, go find the Chaos Emerald to bring it back to Sonic. Something like that could be pretty interesting, I think. Kind of like End of the World in 06 or something like that. That could be pretty sick. Then finally we have Ian Flynn commenting on the announcement of his working on the DLC. So yeah, right here. Since it's been making the rounds, I'm back for the Sonic Frontiers DLC story. As before, the events and key details were supplied by Kishimoto-san, and my job was to flesh it out. The team is currently hardworking and ambitious. The DLC will be truly important. Hashtag knowing smile. Follow up. Like Sonic Frontiers before, I can't say more than that at all. Asking Bumblecast won't work either, you sneaky devils. You'll just have to wait for the teasers/promos, which I also contributed to. That's interesting. So, Ian Flynn actually contributed somewhat to the trailers for the game, unless it's the DLC on its own, I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's pretty cool. Maybe we could see some sort of story thing being slotted into Update 3's trailer. I don't know, possibly. But yeah, one last thing, we have this image right here from Sonic Station Live, the Japanese live stream for Sonic, and this takes place in the area where you first fight Ninja on Kronos Island, and for some reason it's all flowers here now, like that wasn't there before. Maybe this is a tease for Update 2, maybe this is part of the open zone challenge or something like that, because these flowers definitely weren't here before, so maybe in Update 2 they're going to change the way the game looks too to make it a lot more vibrant, possibly. I don't know. I mean, maybe this just might be like a mod or something like that, though I doubt it because it's the official Sonic Station Live, so I don't know. Really interesting, really interesting. Anyways, that about does it for today's video. So yeah, Frontiers and just Sonic as a whole is doing pretty well once again. Good to hear. And then yeah, Ian Flynn is going to be working on the DLC for Sonic Frontiers in terms of its story, so yeah, nothing new there. I guess we kind of expected that. But what do you guys think of this news? How do you think the Update 3 of Sonic Frontiers will go in terms of its story? Let me know down below. I'd love to see what you guys have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially that last one. Don't forget to become unleashed. Pressing that join button down below. And remember, it's not necessary. And I'll see you all next time. Peace!